Hello, everyone, and welcome to ZSR2. Today we have a Majora's Mask Tournament Season 2 ongoing. Today we have Loser Bracket Round 1 with Dead King 2 and KayzoBro. Today in the booth for the commentary we have Captain MD13 and Raven. Say hello, you two.
Hello!
Hello there, folks. Take two, I guess. Yeah, so if any of you folks were here yesterday, you remember we tried to get a race off, but internet was being a little rude, and we had to postpone that race to a later date. But we are here once again with a different match for you, but it is lower bracket, so whoever loses this race meets with a terrible fate and is knocked out of the tournament.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And, I don't really know either of how these two play. Do you, Captain MD?
I do not. I know Death King is currently also involved in the Metroid Prime Randomizer tournament that is being presented by Speed Gaming, so I know he's busy juggling a couple of things at once at the moment.
Oh, okay. That's cool. And, I feel like I've heard of KayzoBro, like, from Zooter, right? Or am I crazy?
Admittedly, I'm not the best when it comes to runner history, so I wouldn't be able to answer that question.
Okay.
But yes, we will be getting started in just a couple of moments here. Any particular item favorites for you today?
I don't know. Let's see some. I don't know. Maybe some like Song of Healing, something hidden behind Song of Healing. How about that?
Ooh, healing would be a nice one. Not healing start though. Healing later with it being required.
Yeah, healing later. Like, I want to see an opponent start. That's what I want. That always scrambles people, and like it's interesting to see how, what routing, like opening routing decisions they choose to make.
It's funny because I always like ask for Pamela or the Well. If excuse me, if the seed had gone as it was intended to go out yesterday, I would have gotten my wish for the Well seed.
Oh, what was in the well?
Zormask.
Oh my god!
We basically Mizu read out the spoiler after we decided to after both runners agreed to double forfeit and reschedule. So we learned a few things like light arrows being on aliens, couples mask.
My gosh.
Couples mask in Icona Pillar leading to I think it was Captain's Hat on the Mayor, which was double required for something in the Ocean Spider House chest, and Oath on Graveyard. But enough about...
That sounds like a really crazy bracket seed.
Yeah, fire arrows were on the ocean chest. Thank you. Thank you, Eris.
Gosh!
Yeah, I think we actually wanted it to be. I think we wanted it to be a spoiler exhibition match for another date. But let's worry about yesterday another day. We are off, folks.
We're off. And gotcha, Cations. Okay, so I was not wrong about Kayzo. Okay.
Respectable, very respectable Ocarina of Time runner.
Yep.
And we start off with a sword upgrade on the clock tower, so an excellent early offense upgrade. You love to see it.
Yeah, it looks like Death King is going to get the Stray Fairy while Kayzo is doing the North Clock Town start. Don't know what song they have yet. I always like to check as soon as possible because it shapes my routing at the start. But
I'm sure they'll check probably when they get into Termina Field, if not right away.
Yeah.
Alright, what does Tingle have for us today?
Yeah.
First item.
And then I'm watching Death King here. Lens and Swap Deed!
That's a pretty loaded Clocktown Tingle here.
Sure is.
Oops, Link decided not to jump there.
Yep.
Thanks, Majora's Mask jump coding.
Yeah, yep, that roof there is really weird.
Kayzo elects for an observatory start here.
Yeah. And what's the item? Okay, red rupee. Alright. Oh, is it?
It's Epona start. No,
Let's
wait, no.
go!
No, I take that back. Take that back. That was Storms. Sorry,
Oh,
wrong side.
Storms.
Wrong side of
Dang
the
it.
thing. Wrong side of the thing.
Dang it. I got all excited for nothing.
I mean,
Well,
Storms is still.
start is still, you know, it's kind of bad. Pretty bad.
Yeah, we need 2 things now.
Yep. Storms has potential for Beanswath. Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Death King is still doing a South Termina route. Here. As his opener. Let's see what the P-Hat has today. If anything. Nothing. Alright. Oh, Mirror Shield on Observatory.
Ooh, that's pretty good to find early, especially since we do need 2 song items, at least.
Yep. Yep. Fisherman game is dead. That's always good.
I'm sorry, Revan, I didn't mean to bait you.
It's all good. It's all good. I sometimes make that mistake with the song menu.
We should also point out that although Death King got Razor Sword right away, ooh, Zora Hall Foolish,
Yeah.
it does not break in Randomizer.
Yeah. Iconic Castle, Way of the Hero. Oh my.
Castle Way of the Hero, that's a very rare hero.
Possibility for healing on Castle.
Beaver
For a
Races.
song lock behind it. Well is foolish.
And there's the second iconic Castle Way of the Hero.
Yep.
And it was East Clocktown Waft.
Oh, East Clocktown Waft. Okay. Alright.
And Bottom of the Well Foolish.
Yep. So we're gonna see some mini games today from both runners.
No doubt.
Yeah, Voodoo brings up a good point. That lens could be logically required if lights are locked behind Castle.
Mm-hmm.
So you might have to use Keg to get the song.
Yeah, and if there's nothing in Castle and the song is the Way of the Hero, then that's going to be a big question mark.
Yeah, it is. Oh, Captain's Head in the Grassy Grotto.
That's already 2 out of 3 song items, and it hasn't even been 5 minutes.
I don't like seeing that when that happens. If I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, at the rate we're going, it's just going to be fire arrows on the iconic castle pillar or something at this rate.
Right.
Actually, wait, I don't think that can happen.
Oh, no, no, that couldn't happen. No.
Yeah, you need fire
that
for
would
the,
be fire arrows locked. No, yeah.
1 second, I'm trying to get a good look at that tree, and I couldn't see it that well.
I couldn't see it either. Alright, Anju does not have anything for us today.
Butler
is dead. Alright, and he's gonna go for the swamp tree without anything.
Yeah, there is a pixel perfect setup for this.
Yeah, I've gotten it like... I mean, I've done this like once. Then I haven't been able to do it again.
Looks like Madame Aroma didn't have anything of extreme significance. But yeah, you pretty much have to dodge... Oh, nice bat. That just went right through the tree afterwards.
Yeah, I don't know if you keep going for this after getting knocked off already. Unless he saw that it's worth it, which I guess...
Well, we're about to see the East Clocktown Ledge. This could probably be pretty important. Nope, it's not.
It's a Picto Box, so yeah, that might be worth it.
I would say that's probably worth it. You're right next to Tingle, you're right next to the tourist center. It's still out of logic without a projectile.
Yeah.
You still want to get it out of the way.
Yeah, right.
That looks like a hard piece in the bomb shop today.
All right.
.14 again being an instant photo taker. Awesome for emulator.
Shoutouts to Zoe. For figuring that out and giving us that feature. Nothing on the swamp hut.
Okay.
Alright, what? Do you have anything?
A wallet refill.
That's okay. I mean, it helps with the bank 1, so... Oh! Red potion bottle from Guru Guru.
That's really nice before day 2.
Yeah, it is.
You got a bottle of red potion, but most importantly, you got a bottle.
Yeah, right. It seems like this is gonna be, with that, it seems like this is gonna be a pretty straightforward go swamp day 2. Don't try anything fancy or cute. Just do your standard first cycle here with that in there, unless there's, you know, something on West Clocktown stuff.
Yeah, we still don't have that East Clocktown Way of the Hero played out yet, so it's probably, if it's not on Couples Mass, then it's on a minigame.
Yeah.
Or, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Observatory bomb wall is considered East Clocktown too, correct?
Yes, that would be correct. It's so often easy to forget that that's the case. Oh, there's the bow! Swordsman School, just like I was saying, unless there's something in West Clocktown. Alright, so now the question is... I mean, you obviously do town archery, but the question is if you want to gamble... You probably don't want to gamble rushing Honey and Darling final day, but... You don't know, it's a bracket match. But... Always skip town archery.
Very interesting rupee donation there from Death King. But yeah, that bow does put Lens and Swamp Deed in logic.
Yes, it does.
So that means we almost have toilet hand access. We still need Deku Mask or Room Key.
I suppose the nice thing about Death King right now is that he'll be able to do town archery right after checking the East Clocktown chest. Whereas Kayzo's gonna have to do that on day 2.
Probably.
The minor thing. It won't matter that much, but...
Alright, Kayzo's doing bombers.
Yeah, it's always nice to set up bombers just before you save the old lady. It just routes nicely. Oh, a bomb bag. Well, alright. I guess we're gonna find out if the bomber's explosive wall is anything.
And we're also
Although
just,
probably not until after he's checked bombers, right?
Because
I feel like, doesn't jumping over him reset them or something? Or am I crazy?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I feel like when I've only reset on day tracers. Okay, I thought maybe it reset when you backflipped over him. Okay, so he can route all that together. All right. You know, Kayzo is really missing that razor sword right now, I'm sure. Trying to do bow dodongos here.
Oof, yep.
Razor sword is just on the clock tower at the start.
Yeah.
So...
Also, very chaotic minigame music.
Yep. Why not just use bombs? That's a good question. I don't know why Kayzo was not using bombs at the start. Magic on Town Archery.
Ooh, that could be the East Clock Town way of the hero, because all that together gives us, you know, bow, bombs, magic, and lens. That gives us Darmani.
Well, we don't have healing.
Oh wait, no, we don't have healing.
Yet. We don't have healing yet.
Almost giving you your wish.
Almost.
Excuse me a moment.
A bomb bag on
Nice.
Dodongo. Trading bombs for bombs. Sure. Alright, what's... Okay, yeah, we've seen that hint. Alright. Bum, bum, bum. Permanent field way of the hero.
Hi, I'm back. I saw that. So probably for Captain's Hat, you think?
Well, Captain's Hat and Mirror Shield, because Observatory is part of Termina Field.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's always fun to have 2 song items in a Way of the Hero location.
Oh, dear. Still no transformation masks, though, 15 minutes in.
No! Yeah. You know, if we get healing early, we could hope for vanilla Darmani.
Well, we did have that happen in the qualifiers already once.
Yep.
Might have happened a second time, but I may have not caught that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Still, we've got a nice supply of early game items here, because we can do... You know, we could rescue the witch, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got
and
that...
we can also go to the mountains and go to Lens Cave. So you have your nice 50-50 here. Between mountains and swamp. The classic.
Yeah, I just realized, besides that iconic castle, we're already running out of possibilities for our extra items from the Way of the Hero locations. I mean, Termina Field could still have 1 or 2 more goodies in there, but even still.
Yeah. We have all our Way of the Heroes, we just, you know, still got... East Clock Town could have something else besides magic, but it's probably just magic.
Well, Death King's electing to make the gamble for Honey and Darling 1 here. Ooh, got a nice angled bomb chew there.
Yeah. This is, not easy to do, like, super fast.
No, it is not. And I missed what Blast Mask Lady had, but it looks like it was money.
Yeah, it was just money. Old lady not giving us much.
Hey.
Welcome, Raiders! Thank you, Bro for the raid! Oh, Deku! That is definitely the Way of the Hero.
Yep.
Okay.
This is why you full clear your watts, folks. So we had Magic and Deku Mask back there. That's pretty solid. We got a bean on Bank 1. And we have a bottle with a Storm Start, too. Stump chest, anybody?
He's going to go for it too. See, this is the one thing is that who knows when Kayzo routes in? I guess he routes in both Honey and Darling and Town Archery together. It just depends on when. And yeah, Swamp Deed turn-in is in Logic now because of that. So now you're probably going to still go Swamp first because of the song. So just how many more checks that unlocks.
I don't know who's responsible for editing the bot, but thank you. Although I don't normally wear a hat. Oh, come on. Jim was in the right position, but it still wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thanks, Mizu.
Shit from the skulls of your enemies.
Not at all. I do not wear... I'm not really a hat wearer, to be honest.
Oh, room key on top. Wow.
Oh, great. Now Toilet Hand is in Logic. Well, actually, Toilet Hand was already in Logic thanks to Deku Mask, but even still.
Yeah. Okay, Zo's reaction to the captain's hat.
What was in Stump Chest, by the way?
Oh my gosh.
I doubt it was anything important. I don't see anything on the trackers.
No, it was just a blue rupee.
Bummer. Oh, Dampe is dead. Okay.
Yep.
Have we seen? Oh yeah, we've seen the Quad Grotto, the Quad Stone Grotto hint.
Yeah, we've seen all of Termina Field except for the stuff we can't do.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so we have 2 out of 3 Foolishes with Zora Hall and Well.
Mm-hmm.
So we're missing a Foolish. We're missing a lot of Always hints still.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything for the Spider Houses.
Nothing for the Spider Houses, nothing for the Ranch Sisters.
Yeah, man, if Ranch Sisters have something, we're not gonna know for a while.
I'm sure the runners appreciate the early big bomb bag, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I tend to be a little liberal with my ammo usage in games, so extra capacity always helps.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I don't think we've seen... Yeah, we haven't seen this Tingle yet.
Nope. Are you loaded today, Milk Road Tingle? Well, you've got extra money.
Extra money.
Not
Sale
a whole
on
lot
money.
Of extra money. All foolish again. Okay, we're getting a lot of repeats here, game. I don't like this.
Sure are!
We've also gotten both of our Iconic Castle Way of the Heroes, so the item that is up there could be pretty much anything.
Yeah, or, the song for an item.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, for those not familiar with with how songs are counted in Way of the Hero is, if the Way of the Hero is if whatever's in the Way of the Hero location ends up being a song, the song itself is never Way of the Hero. It has to lead to a specific item that is required. For example, if healing is on Iconic Castle, then healing Camaro or Pamela would be the item that the Way of the Hero is actually pointing at.
Yeah.
And another thing is that both hints have to be accessible before picking up the item in question as well.
Oh, that is a condition I did not know. Or maybe I forgot about that condition, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, no.
All that matters is that potentially we have a song Way of the Hero, but it's gonna come down to if the pillar has anything.
Indeed. Because, yeah, that's the only other item in Iconic Castle, right?
Yes, that's the only item in Standard for Castle.
Alright, Kayzo's going to see Pictobox here and grab it. Looks like Pictobox hasn't led to anything immediately noticeable.
But we do have potential for unhinted seahorses.
We do.
And also unhinted Goron racing.
Have we seen the second sometimes yet while I wasn't looking? I know
we did get Beaver Race.
We did, okay, so that's both of our sometimes.
Yeah.
And I assume it was irrelevant? I assume Beavers was nothing?
Yeah, Beavers is just a silver rupee.
Okay. We already know Butler is dead, and it looks like Kayzo's going to do Swamp Archery as well. At least farm some extra cash.
He, it was interesting. He saw that East Clocktown way here. He decided not to go back. I guess he's just gonna... I guess he's gonna just get the owl statue and then go back or something. I don't know.
Getting the owl statue doesn't seem like a bad idea, in all honesty, because after you're done with minigames, you can just go straight back to what you were doing and rescue Kome. Wrong witch, MD.
Just weird to me, because from my perspective, if I knew East Clocktown was Way of the Hero and I had to do those 2 minigames, I might be more tempted to just skip Swamp Archery in that instance. Because I'd already be doing 2 minigames between Honey and Darling and Town Archery. And Swamp Archery, is a 2-minute thing. Sometimes, a lot of the time actually doesn't really have anything. But it's fine. If you get something from it, then it works out.
Yeah, Kayzo is having a little bit of trouble here. Gwei's almost got away.
Yeah, that's another reason, is if your Swamp Archery is not that good, you're also taking even more time with it.
It looks like he's okay.
Yeah. As long as you get it within where there's 35 seconds left or something, you're fine. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah. I guess he got money, but...
Yeah, unfortunately, we haven't had a Bean of the Hero circumstance yet.
No.
Even though there is a Bean on Bank 200.
Yeah. If Bookshot is somewhere stupid, then the Bean could be for the ranch chest or whatever.
Alright, looks like Heart Container is the other item on Swamp Tingle, so not gonna do us any immediate good. Yeah, Heart Containers aren't too much of a necessity in Majora's Mask. You do want to see a couple, but
yeah,
you don't really need them that much, especially since there's a double defense option too.
And there's also just a million heart pieces in this game.
That too, yeah. Although it's even less relevant in Wind Waker Randomizer. There's almost nothing that can kill you in that game.
Yeah.
Not quickly, at least.
Right.
I think the highest damaging enemy is it's one of the Ganon phases, but it doesn't it only does 2 hearts max.
Yeah. That sounds right to me. Yeah, the funny thing is that MM is just you do take more damage in MM compared to Oot. Interesting. Some enemies do more than you would expect coming from Oot.
Indeed. Oh, there's the other TF Way of the Hero, so yeah, it's got to be either for Captain's Hat or Mirror Shield, I think, because we just got both of the TF hints relatively early.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing going on here in the Woods of Mystery just yet.
I do not like Kayzo's decision to go woods here before going back to East Clocktown.
Oh yeah, because if Kayzo does woods, and elects to try and skip over to Deku Palace, he's gonna miss out on Deku Mask for a bit longer while waiting for Honey and Darling.
I don't think he's gonna do that second part, but it makes you think that he might be considering it, even though, And again, Honey and Darling, the easiest minigame is the day 2. So.
Oh yeah, we do have bombs already, so Bomb Skip Ball is available.
Mm-hmm. It's sort of why I was I even mentioned it at the start when I was like, oh, Kayzo was not able to... Oh my gosh, Powder Keg? We have the 3 song item?
That could have been a day 1 keg. Oh well.
It doesn't matter, they don't have Gora Mask yet, but...
Oh, that's very true.
Yeah, as I was saying, the reason I even brought up the whole Town Archery thing for Kayzo at the start is because I was thinking he might be trying to route that with Honey and Darling on Final Day, when at the time he didn't have a bomb bag. But now he has a bomb bag, and I'm hoping he doesn't put off those mini-games until Final Day, because that's just... No. You have a good chance to go to Palace, like, right after this.
You know what's even more insulting? You can enter with Dekumas to cheese Honey and Darling 3, but you can't cheese Honey and Darling 3 without Dekumas, which is on Honey and Darling.
Right! Right!
You know, because inconvenience.
Yep. Yeah, we're missing 1 Foolish, Boat Archery, Ranch Sisters, and both Spider Houses. Yeah.
Now, and if I'm not mistaken, the always hints don't necessarily adhere to the same hint logic, where both hints have to be readable before the item.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Oh, they
Never
do.
mind.
Okay. All right.
VXR with the Enlightenment.
Thank you very much for chiming in, VXR.
Meanwhile, we've got the speedboat cruise.
Yep, the speedboat. Man, imagine if the Shadow Temple boat went that fast.
Oh no, Adult Link would fall right off the back. That would be something in, that'd be like something in those terminal montage, something about Ocarina of Time videos. That'd be something absolutely that would happen.
Yeah.
Alright, Death King's going to be entering Deku Palace with all the necessary items in tow. Stone Mask would be nice, but we don't need it. I did not like the way that first guard was about to turn there.
I really hate the guard RNG so much. I hate the cycles.
Ooh, that was a little tighter than I would have liked. I would have waited.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not racing these, so...
Right.
Alright, well, that's not really much to go on from Bean Daddy.
Okay, Kayzo is finally... Alright. I figured he would probably do it at this point, so that's good.
Alright.
I was just expressing concern. He's probably gonna be like... He's probably gonna roll his eyes at...
It looks like this item doesn't work here,
here.
Death King. Sorry, Death King, it looks like this item doesn't work here. Took a couple tries there.
Yeah.
Because bean patches.
Mm-hmm. Gotta love it when you play Song of Storms and the leaf doesn't grow.
Okay, absolutely nothing so far in Deku Palace of note. That pendant is going to do us no good right now.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, the interesting part from this is going to be the song. Honestly, at this point, because we have 3 song items, although... I was going to say that because we have 3 song items, it's not impossible for this to be Song of Healing.
No, it's not. The only problem, though, is, I'm just trying to think, unless, we still need to find Goron Mask to get another song right now.
Yeah.
And make it 2 songs for that matter, because of, Keg.
Right. My assumption is that, like, Goron Mask is in the mountains or something, or day 3.
But yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Oh,
This can still...
All Knight's Mask.
That's a couple more checks. And it's still early enough on day 2 to squeeze that in.
Yeah, it is. Oh, this guard cycle. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so frustrating.
Nothing you could do about that.
No. Oh yeah, that's gonna be unfortunate for Kayzo. The All Night's Mask when he goes there.
Yeah, because it's already nigh the second day. You can't rub any checks in because Grandma's not there on day 3. Or Grandma won't read on day 3.
Yeah, she won't read. She refuses. She has no time to tell stories.
Alright, looks like Kayzo's going to grab the bomb wall chest that we couldn't see earlier. So, we'll see if
Alright, so this is something new.
We'll see if this further compounds on top of the existing East Clocktown Way of the Heroes. Ooh, Death King fell down and got caught.
Oh no, Death King! No!
Man, the Deku guards are getting their paychecks today.
Fell down, trying to, do the skip, the tricky do. And then the guard caught him. Like, the guard was, like, turning, and, it was like, it looked like it was, like, backwards when it caught him.
Yeah, hopefully Death King doesn't have to invert if it doesn't get too close to 4 o'clock.
Alright, so nothing in the bomber's hideout.
Nope, not this time.
So all we have left for East Clocktown would be Letter to Mama stuff, Couple's Mask, and Treasure Chest Game if there is to be more in East Clocktown. But I kind of doubt it with the Deku Mask. But you never know. Oh, and Sound Check, of course. That one just slipped my mind.
Yeah, we're still a little ways out from sound check.
We're far away from that.
We need 3 masks for that.
Yep.
Alright, let's see what the song is.
This is gonna give us a lot of information, this song.
Yeah, if this is healing, I wager Death King starts moving to the mountain. If it's Epona's, though, then we've got a lot of questions to answer here.
Yeah.
It's Elegy.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely going to the mountain after this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's also Woodfall, to be fair, as well, but would you
Yeah.
excuse me for another minute?
Sure, no problem. So yeah, he's gonna go clear Woodfall out, and then after that, I think he probably should invert soon. If he wants to get both stories. Mask of Truth. Oh my gosh. So yeah, hopefully Death King, hopefully inverts soon. And, he'll check Woodfall, and then Grandma Stories, and then, ooh. That's not good.
Ooh, that dragonfly being rude. And scary.
Yeah, and also the fact he fell trying to do the...
Oh, the jump.
Yeah, the jump without Zora doing the human jump. And he still hasn't inverted yet.
Yeah, this is cutting it a little close. It looks like Death King's just going to take a Death Warp.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, Death King's going to have to either invert or drop what he's doing to get to Grandma Stories on time.
I would think it would be a pretty huge mistake to put it off to next cycle, personally.
Yeah, especially since you know day one next cycle is going to be, well, that is, of course, assuming Goron Mask shows. Well, either way.
These dragonflies.
Yeah, no, they're being super rude. And yeah, he's not likely to use the bow here.
He's not inverting. I don't think he has any plans on doing All Night's Mask this cycle.
Oh, well.
Either that or he's gonna do Story 2. If he has enough time to make it there without inverting at this point.
Yeah. I think at this point, you're probably going to find Goron Mask before you reset cycle. It's probably in a day 3 Clocktown check if I actually had to make an honest guess. Oh, or alternatively, Land Title D could just show up there.
Yeah.
We could actually, that's convenient because we can now turn in, we could turn in both title deeds. We don't have any, like, disposable paper yet.
No, we don't.
Like, we have paper, but the problem is they can both be double-checked.
Yup. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's got to go all the way around. Unless he warps out once getting the chest here. And then warps back here after. No, probably not. He's probably saving it for next cycle.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Land Tile D would be easier to scum if you're gonna save scum any deed for toilet paper.
That's true, especially since Woodfall is right here. I mean,
Yeah.
Swamp Title Deed's not too far out of the way, but you do need to, you know, use a projectile on Tingle and not have it not be nighttime. In Clocktown, at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so basically, the time of day advantage that Death King had is gone. by not using that to check all nights this cycle.
So far, not a whole lot going on here in this, well, besides the Land Title Deed, not a whole lot else going on here in this Woodfall.
Yeah.
And we're out of Way of the Heroes, so anything we find is just going to be sheer luck.
Mm-hmm.
If not,
yeah, that's right. Because our last Way of the Hero is not until we have Eponas, Garos, fire arrows, ice arrows. Like, jeez. Yeah, well. Alright, so Death King not going to do any save scumming here with the land deed.
Kayzo finds Mask of Truth. I assume Death King found that too.
Yes.
I could see why, yeah, you definitely want to get hope for Goron Mask before the next, before next cycle. That way you can just almost full clear ranch. Just gotta get, we just gotta get Brevins for lemons. That rolls off the tongue really well, I just realized. I mean, meanwhile, what else is in the Sacred West Clocktown realm?
Oh, we've got the bean. He's about to get the bean.
I wonder how much with that bean and whatnot we should suspect Stone Tower. Probably asking too much at this point, though.
Most likely, the Castle Wath is probably for Lights or Zora. Because there's not many items that either of those could...
If we have another Zora Mask in Iconacy, I swear. Actually, it's funny that with Castle being Way of the Hero, seeing as the only two things that can be in there are Lights and Zora Mask, it is actually possible we could have something important in Stone Tower.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, you can do Castle with Keg. Yeah.
Yeah, and we have Mirror Shield. Yeah, Mirror Shield conveniently. No, Memer shield is if the shield just has a picture of the cat jam emote.
For the left pillar, you need fire arrows. And in order to get up to castle, you need ice arrows, hookshot, Garo, or Gibdo mask. So you need a lot of items. So that's why it can only really be 2 of them.
Alright, we're getting our first look at Deku Playground here as well, I think.
Yes. A wallet!
Did we ever see what was on the Termina field, Scrub?
I
don't recall anybody checking it.
I thought Kayzo set it up, but I didn't... If he went into the grotto, I didn't see it.
Oh man, looks like Kayzo is preparing to save Scum the Land title deed.
That's smart. That's good. Well, we're assuming it can't be Goron Mask because of the song that we just got. Goron is required for Epona at this point.
Yeah, either for Crybaby Goron or for Romani.
So, and you need fire arrows logically for both checks. So it has to be Zoro or light arrows in this seed. Bottle with milk on Swamp Spider House. Alright, so Swamp Spider House is dead.
Yep, no one's getting that today.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, Eris, yeah.
Apologies in advance if you hear any rumbling. We actually have a bit of a thunderstorm in the vicinity right now.
Oh.
Well, hopefully it won't play havoc with any of my instruments.
Yeah, hopefully not. Oh god, could you imagine that Swamp Spider House bottle is our only bottle?
Oh jeez, I mean we already have the red
Oh wait, no,
potion
that's right.
bottle
No, that's right. We have the red potion bottle. Okay.
But depends on where the other 4 bottles are chilling at, though.
Right. There was that the last seed I commentated, there was a bottle on Swamp Spider House, and one of the runners had the choice to do it to get it as their second bottle, but they chose not to and did 1 bottle eggs instead.
Oh jeez. Well, unfortunately, paper is not helpful either because it only gives us Great Fairy Mask.
Yeah, and to answer your question, MJ, it's you want to get that second bottle. Not now, but if that is their only bottle, like the other bottle they can get, you're gonna save time on those trips, over one bottle eggs. So
yeah.
It was James versus Pixel, and Pixel did 1 bottle eggs over doing Swamp Spider House, which in that instance was not a good call to make.
Oh my.
Because you're doing 4 trips for Pirate's Fortress and 3 for Pinnacle Rock. You completely cut it down by half with Pirate's Fortress trips by getting that other bottle. The time it takes for Swamp Spider House, either it evens it out or you are saving at least 2 to 3 minutes or 4 minutes or something like that. So
yeah, although we don't have a retrieval projectile yet, so Swamp Spider House is going to be a little bit of a pain in the...
Oh yeah. Oh, see, there it is. Goron Mask. Boom, right there.
Yeah, it had to be up here at this point. It's locking to a...
Nice arrows!
Okay.
Yeah, no, MJ, I'm not saying for these 2 to do it right now. I'm saying, in the seed that I was talking about,
and
it made
Mountain
sense
Title deed. 3 for 3 question mark? We'll have to check. Actually, no, that Mountain Title deed's completely dead. Hall is foolish.
Yeah, Hall is foolish.
Bummer. Well, actually, it's funny, because Death King didn't do Toilet Hand, so now Death King has actually properly disposable paper to not risk...
Yeah, he does.
to not risk save scumming the swamp title deed.
Funnily enough, Death King, you could just use Lens here if you wanted.
I don't remember if Death King bought Lens, though.
I see it on his tracker.
Okay. Also, the swamp deed actually we did see turned in, and it was Great Spin.
Okay, Ocean Spider House is dead.
Yeah, I think Death King might just avoid the ranch altogether until, especially now until next cycle, now that Goron Mask is in tow here. And Crybaby Goron has New Wave.
All right.
That's unfortunately not going to do us any good right now.
Nope.
Well,
so we're looking at Ranch, Vanilla Epona.
Well, there's the other East Clocktown Way of the Hero. So that's another Sphere Zero hint check, so... The only other song that can be on, Romani right now is Sonata.
Right. Yeah, you could have that scenario happen.
That would be the absolute latest opponent would be on is on Blue Warp.
Yup.
Which, honestly, that's looking to be the case at the moment.
Ooh.
Oh! Wow! Vanilla Romani Mask.
That is scary to see that.
That is extremely scary. And you know what the best part is? We can get both of those right now.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Death King can. Kayzo's got to wait to, Kayzo's got to come back.
He's got to wait till he goes mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, full clear ECT walk. That's right. Just need that Zora mask. Oh my gosh.
I mean, if that's the case, then that's going to basically guarantee light arrows are the only thing that can be in Iconic Castle. Unless it's healing on Egos and Kamaro has Kamaro Mikaus or something like that has light arrows. I mean, it could still happen.
It could.
And you know,
I mean, if anything, that Cafe's mask being there is already bad enough, because you would then have to reset again to check that.
Oh yeah, because it's another one of those insulting places for Cafe's mask.
And if you find Letter to Mama, then that's another East Clocktown right there.
Unfortunately, it looks like Doggy Race didn't have anything for us, so Mask of Truth ended up not being the play either. Somebody must have played Song of Storms in our region. Yeah, we're fine. We survived the hurricane. We should be okay.
Yeah, stay safe, Captain. Oh, you know, I wonder if we're gonna see Treasure Chest game from Death King.
Maybe.
Yep. You know, I think Death King's gonna check room key with employees only, too. I don't think he ever went in there to check that.
He did not, and he's also gonna triple check with Toilet Hand, so yeah, he's just gonna clear the whole place out.
Yep.
So far his routing has played out pretty well, but it's really just gonna come down to what is in this chain here, like, how far deep do we have to go for light arrows?
Right. I mean, the only thing that went wrong for him, in my opinion, for this cycle was the All Knights mask, not routing that in.
And to be fair, we blame that one on dragonflies.
Yeah.
Looks like Death King's trying to pause buffer, but the game's not proceeding that one magic frame.
No, this is what happens. Oh my gosh. This is the worst.
Looks like he's okay from here. Maybe just trying to make sure that the... Okay, good. The lower left pillar didn't go up.
Gilded Sword.
Ooh, okay, so we already have Gilded at 51. Gilded Sword before Dungeons is great. And now, just in case, you have issues with Twin Mold, Giant's Mask usually has to show up beforehand, so you can improvise if necessary.
Wrong warping the secret shrine, yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
That's what Jess was saying he was doing with all those pause buffers.
Alright, so I gotta know then, is that actually something you can do from there?
I don't think so. That would be funny, though.
Oh, Death King's electing to check Ranch now. Maybe just check the hints? I don't... I'm surprised he's doing this now instead of resetting cycle first.
Yeah. Or at least, Song of Double Timing, checking the stock pot in stuff, then resetting.
Oh yeah, that's true. He never went to stock pot in.
Oh, and also checking Curiosity. I don't... What? Why are you... Okay.
That'll be a question for the interview, for sure.
I guess we're doing Day 3 Ranch, everybody. I think it makes sense for Kayzo, because he didn't have Goron Mask yet, but for Death King, it really doesn't.
Well, now that Death King is double taking that hint, the look on his face is actually quite priceless right now.
Yeah, he was
I'm sorry, what is happening?
He's like,
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, what is this where I'm looking at right now? Ooh, Death King's gonna try and max out the wallet here. Good call. I have to take points off this race. There's not a boo that's laughing at us during this. Shoutouts to Mario 64 DS, where you've got King Boo laughing at you in the Luigi portrait all the time.
oh yeah, Death King hasn't gone to Observatory yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. Death King doesn't have Mirror Shield. I mean, for all we know, Mirror Shield's not even required. The most insulting thing would be healing on Egos, but for lights elsewhere, but it's still possible we might not need that. That's a big if, though. I don't think you put that off too long. So yeah, we still can't heal Darmani. We can do Hot Spring Water.
Yup.
And Kayzo's gonna go grab New Wave. We'll see if he elects to also route in Hungry Goron. Because Death King elected to skip this. Oh, there's one of our... Yeah, so there's still one other Gold Ruby in the pool, because there's two now. For Season 2 settings. Thanks to Keyzy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing is like, it's really just gonna come down to what they do in their second cycles.
And I can't imagine either of them are going to put off the ranch at all, because it's got a critical song now.
And you've got to start thinking about the other person. Like, you gotta think about, well, am I am I gonna skip aliens or with that phase mask? No.
I don't think so, especially since Romani Mask leads to East Clocktown Way of the hero checks.
Yeah, right.
And as we've seen, you know, there's been way too many always full clear your Wath cases so far. There's in just these brackets alone. This past week, there's been a couple of them.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's see if I think this might be Death King's time to route Observatory in full. So that's good, because it also gives time for Curiosity to check the all-night mask purchase. And then finally check Stockpot in. Which, by the way, I don't think Kayzo went in yet either, right? Or did I miss it?
Kayzo checked staff room for sure, but okay. I don't remember if he checked room key. I don't think he had room key at the time.
Okay. That might have been why I thought he hadn't gone in, because I saw him get the room key. Yeah, so they're going to be completely even in terms of items at the end of this now, then. Other than the sword upgrades that Death King has.
That is, of course, assuming Hugo's not packing, like, fire arrows or something. Okay, it was close, but it wasn't fire arrows. Had the same coloring, not the right item.
Yep.
Both of them have room key, they just haven't checked it yet.
Yeah, they haven't checked it yet, Fox.
Oh, wow. Day 3 before final hours, looking through the telescope Majora is always creepy.
Yeah. I do like that neat touch, though, that they added those different animations per day.
Oh yeah, like storytelling through gameplay is like some of the best you can have in a game where dialogue isn't the biggest deal.
Yeah.
That's why folks credit a lot of the 2D Metroid games, especially Fusion. I'm hoping that Dread does something similar with that. I'm trying desperately to avoid trailers and stuff so I don't get spoiled.
Right. I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, because I only saw 2 trailers so far. The initial one from E3, and then not the one that released like earlier today or yesterday. The one before that, where it's the fusion ship approaching. That's a Keaton mask, by the way.
Okay, I know Death King peeked that earlier. I didn't see what it was though. He was so fast.
Yeah, that's how to play until we get hookshot.
Yep.
Alright, so this is the only other check in Pat to Snowhead. Which I think we saw already. Yeah, it was Choose.
Yeah, we start with Storms, Fox, and Aliens has Cafe's mask and Romani's mask on Crimea. That's pretty much, I think, the only always hint that matters right now.
Yeah, because I think we've seen boat archery.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so we finally saw if this term to field scrub mattered, and no, does not.
Romani's mask is the cow mask. The guy crying mask is Circus Leader's mask, which is normally the reward from Soundcheck.
Alright, All Night's mask purchase. What do you got? Do you matter this seed?
Nope.
You do not matter this seed. Alright. See you later.
I'm actually, like, legitimately intrigued as to why both runners are electing to, although it looks like Kayzo's finally resetting cycle here, but I'm very intrigued as to why Death King is electing to let this cycle go so long.
Well, I think, yeah, it was a mistake doing Day 3 Ranch. He would have been fine if he just double timed, checked Stockpot, did some things to waste time for All Night's mask, and yeah.
It looks like, you know what? Death King's literally 2 rupees short, 12 rupees short rather from Bank 2, so it looks like he's just going to do that first. probably going to sell the, Actually, no, he doesn't have another bottle, does he? Hey, Curiosity Shock, do you think he can open, like, a minute earlier?
Yeah, really. What do you think he's doing at, like, 9 o'clock? You know?
Probably
when you don't start the cafe quest.
You know? Good question.
You think he's just working out some black market deals?
No, it's probably playing Link's Awakening or something.
Okay, finally he's going to Stockpot. Jeez.
Maybe he was waiting for midnight to turn in the Ocean Deed, not Ocean, Mountain Deed.
Oh yeah, he might still wait on that.
Alright, Staffron, we know this is money, which means this is going to be Death King's Bank 500.
Oh my
gosh. Perfectly in logic too, courtesy of that first wallet.
Yeah, Kayzo did not do Deku Playground this cycle. And that's something that, if you don't do Deku Playground early, you're most likely to do it super late.
Okay.
Unless he's the type of person to do it at the start of his next cycle, which, I don't know. But at this stage, we don't even know if we need that wallet, so...
So Kayzo has elected to reset cycle immediately again after depositing some more money. I wonder if he's trying to rush Bank 500 first.
Oh, no, what happened was he canceled his cycle reset earlier because he needed to check the scrub. He realized he didn't check the scrub.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought he reset cycle a second time after, like, finding a silver rupee and depositing it or something.
Yeah, right. Smithy 1 is in logic, but we don't know, like, obviously, if Smithy 1 has anything we need right now.
Yeah, we know that there is a critical song on Romani because it's literally the only song we can check now with our current equipment. And it has to be either Sonata or Epona's.
Yep.
The most insulting thing would be Sonata because that guarantees Epona's on the blue warp.
Oh, Kayzo is buying a red potion, probably expecting to get Epona's from this.
Well, yeah, there's no way you're not getting Epona's this cycle. So, once you get that, Shiro's in play, so it makes absolutely perfect sense.
It can be a dungeon song that leads to Epona or Epona.
It's true, that could still be Lullaby, although we're running out of checks for fire arrows at this point. Because we've got... What have we got left, actually? We
have Smithy 1.
Mm-hmm.
We have... well, with that, we have the Twin Islands Hot Spring Grotto.
We have Grandma, because we never saw the Grandma
Yes, we have All Night's Mask, because neither of them routed that in.
You know where they also could be? Midnight Meeting. Or, Midnight Meeting.
Yeah, Midnight Meeting. Yep.
Which would be even more insulting.
That would be so horrible.
Because then you would have to reset cycle again after getting Cafe's Mask.
And if you got Lullaby here, you'd still have Snowhead Temple checks to do without fire arrows. You'd have Gossip Stones with a Termina Field, Way of the Hero that... I mean, obviously we had the 2 song items there, but...
What is going on with this maze?
Oh my god.
Oh, blocked right at the end.
Oh, he's so mad.
Yeah, no, that maze was pretty rude. That was pretty rude.
Yeah, Treasure Chest game. Why you do this?
I like the chess game and A Link to the Past randomizer better. And then immediately gets a 40-second maze afterwards.
Yeah, right. It's Sonata!
It's Sonata! We're going to a dungeon, folks.
Yep.
Actually, I think you do that right now while you wait for aliens.
I agree.
Could you imagine if it's Lullaby on Blue Warp right now?
Oh my gosh, that would be so nuts.
Because, again, that's the only thing it can be besides... now Kayzo's getting that other sword upgrade.
Yeah, besides... It can't
Oh yeah,
be?
it can't be Lullaby because then we run out of songs before Epona.
Oh, right.
Never mind.
Never mind.
But yeah, I think Death King's gonna just go straight for Woodfall Temple, burn some daylight. Yeah, I would have double time before. I mean, you could double time in Woodfall Temple too, to be fair.
He's probably gonna double time in the temple because of the transition, or not.
Yeah, the other thing is, again, we still want to, well, we at home at least, but we still might want to see Grandma's stories before too long.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh no! It's like the Temple Assembly site jump in Metroid Prime 2.
The stupid Z target sometimes, where you get turned around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a similar, like, precise jump, slope jump in Metroid Prime 2 that we do in the beginning of the game.
Oh, yeah.
We always, like, it's so easy to accidentally hit the back, tilt back on the stick and fall off after you get on.
Oh, that's horrible, yeah.
You know, this is appropriate tune. Forest Temple for the Forest Dungeon.
Okay, so we don't need the Swamp Spider House bottle.
Not
Good.
anymore. Although the instruments are a little weirder in the MM sound font. Not bad by any stretch of the imagination, just weird. Because it's not the, like, laughing, it's instead they use a something else.
Yeah, it's something else. Yeah, it's not the exact same.
Ooh, nice.
Well, it might have been that Death King did not get a bomb refill before coming here, Evans.
Yeah, the only thing he spent money on at the start of the cycle was a keg, I think.
Oh, hookshot!
That's a pretty big deal.
Wow. We are missing just Garo and Gibdo and fire arrows for that Icona Castle.
All of which could still be on sound check or
Yep.
midnight meeting or anything else. Letter to Cafe or not letter. Cafe's Mass Locks. I mean, Letter to Cafe could show up in here too, and it'd be insulting. But
oh my gosh!
Actually, now's not a bad time to pick up Letter to Cafe.
No, it wouldn't be. But it's still like kind of a disgusting scenario you've put yourself in, because not only would you then have to do Letter to Cafe, but you'd also have to get Aliens done. And you'd have to slot in the All Nights Mask Grandma stories with all of that in this cycle.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here suddenly.
Yeah, potentially if Letter to Cafe ends up showing up soon. I'm surprised Death King does not know about the Goron ground pound for the turtles and this boss. It's not a bad alternative over doing the Deku Flower.
And it looks like Kayzo's following Death King straight in. They're both pretty much neck and neck right now. There's not really anything from a progression standpoint separating these two. They both have Mirror Shield. They have
Fox,
all the
I'm just expecting it to be silly. I'm just expecting it to be silly, okay? Let me expect it to be silly.
I mean, we could have, like, Zora Mask anywhere in Cape. Once we do get Epona, like, literally the entire seed explodes. Yeah. We have Ice Arrows and Hookshot, which means we're just Garo Mask away from Icona access, so...
Well, the worst thing that could happen right now is fire arrows on that Cafe's mask.
Pretty much.
On Midnight Meeting specifically. And I'm kind of not a fan of how both of them chose not to Song of Double Time for aliens. Because I don't know what else you're gonna do to fill that time. I guess you have Coast.
Well, no, we still can't do Coast until we get, yeah, because this has to be Epona's. That's right.
Yeah, I guess you still have Coast, but you still would have had time to get the owl statue in Coast and the grotto and Tingle there, while also having the dungeon cleared.
Maybe that what they might be thinking about doing is doing first Grandma's story after they finish the dungeon, because by then it'll be pretty close to 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
That'll just yeet them straight into night 2. Or
We'll
night
see.
1, rather.
We'll see.
Yeah, the only explosive Death King has right now is a single bomb chew.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I mean, that's the funny thing is, like, anytime that I am going to Woodfall Temple, I always just route in just going to the mountains to get bombs and arrows, and then I go to Woodfall. Sure, it's an extra warp, but it's worth the trade-off of getting the turtles and the mini-boss a little faster.
Surely. Yeah, Kayzo's having no trouble with these mini-bosses.
Yeah.
I think
so it's gonna just come down to, like, where they go with the Epona song. It seems to me like Kayzo is thinking, with that red potion purchase, probably thinking of going Graveyard, which I guess is an option you could do. That would waste a good amount of time before Aliens.
Yeah, not to mention...
you'd be able to full clear it, so...
Yeah, we have Sonata 2, so Kita's in play.
Yep.
That actually is a really good idea.
Yeah, it actually is, so I hope he follows through with it.
I think he is. I think he's kind of planned ahead here, knowing full well that Epona's is next on the docket.
Yep.
Yeah, these runners are only a couple of rooms apart here.
Mm-hmm. It's close.
I am amazed that hookshot didn't impact that dragonfly.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna hit the dragonfly for a second myself. It would have been funny, actually, to see it drag the dragonfly all the way from there.
It's even more hilarious in Ocarina of Time when you accidentally hookshot a Iron Knuckle, and then go yeeting towards it, and then it slashes you. It's like, no, wait, bad idea, bad idea. Alright, and it is Epona's, and the item is Great Fairy Sword, so you only have to fight one boss with reduced damage.
Yeah, Fox, I was saying at the start of this seed, before we started, I wanted Song of Healing to have an item behind it.
You know, I spoke that Sonata on Romani to life too again, didn't I? This is
you did.
Yeah, this is becoming an alarmingly common trend, and I don't like it.
Oh, Kayzo fell. Aww.
Nice Majora's Mask grabbing physics.
And we're still missing one Foolish.
Watch it just be Great Bay Temple. Although I say that, and right now we're only a Zora Mask away from being able to do something in there.
Mm-hmm.
I know logically we still need fire arrows to complete the dungeon and whatnot, but... Yeah, nope. Mizu decided to put that joke in the bot. Without my knowledge, too, which makes it all the better. Alright, but it looks like Death King's next stop is going to be Cape.
Yeah, it's going to be Coast and Cape.
We'll see what's back here. Ooh, container. Nope, not getting that. Yeah,
Fox, Captain MD was saying, that Stone Tower Temple could have an item in it still.
Yeah, it's entirely possible that, well, since Egos isn't going to have Elegy now, the song, if the song is Way of the Hero, it has to be healing.
Yeah.
Unless
I mean, it could be Lullaby.
It could be Lullaby with something in Snowhead Temple.
Yeah.
But that would have to be Lights or Zora. Yeah, the Way of the Hero for Iconic Castle has to end with either Lights or Zora.
Yeah. We're in a big 50-50 situation here, chat, on the items, alright?
I mean, this mid-game has already been something else, let's be perfectly honest. We've got a vanilla
we've got
Romani
aliens
mask.
we have to do All Might's mask at some point. Have to think about doing Midnight Meeting on the next cycle.
I wonder if you rush aliens and then Cremia and then reset cycle immediately after. Because there's not really anything else going on during day 3 that we have to concern ourselves with at this point, right?
No, not right now. Unless they found a letter to Cafe.
Well,
that's it, though.
Kayzo is going to be our first to check Grandma's
Oh,
stories.
day 3 hookshot chest. Yes, that's right. That slipped my mind. Thank you, Eris. Yeah,
That's
there's
right.
also that.
We couldn't see it because Hookshot was late. It was in Woodfall Temple. And
Okay,
wow.
so Kayzo has elected to skip aliens right now.
Oh yeah, that's interesting choice.
After doing, he went for the full all nights, I guess. He's going to do. Okay, he's going to go to the graveyard.
Welcome.
Yeah, you're basically.
Welcome to
I don't know.
Great Bay.
It's interesting choice to do with that ambiguous Cafe's mask.
Yeah, and Great Bay Tingle was nothing but a red rupee emporium.
Yeah. I get it, like, that you have all of graveyard you can clear right now, and Captain's Hat was in the Way of the Hero location, but this is, yeah, it's a very aggressive play. Oh, there's Sora Mask! What?
What do you know? The fish mask on a fish.
Oh, it's light arrows then.
Yeah, it's Castle Way of the Hero has to lead to light arrows now.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, so Romani's mask is a play! Is in play!
Yep, sound check is wide open.
Oh my gosh. Dude. The feeling when, like... I mean, yeah, he still would have... He still would have been able to check Coast with the amount of time he had if he did the song a double time. For aliens, so... Well, now he's Death King absolutely has to do aliens now. Like...
Yeah, I think so.
You do not avoid doing aliens.
I'm curious as to where the other aliens, to where the other ranch sisters hang, because we've only seen it once, right?
I think?
Yeah, because it really depends on where the other aliens hint is.
Yeah, right.
What is on aliens? Cafe's mask. What's on Romani? Romani mask. What's
Yeah.
on Cremia, rather? Romani mask.
You've got double ambiguity with the Romani's mask because East Clocktown is Way
Nice
of the
bubble.
Hero, which, I mean, we had Magic and Deku mask there, but the main thing about it is the Cafe's mask, because it's such a bad spot.
Alright, what's down here? We can get this now since Zora mask was actually rather convenient. Looks like choose? Meanwhile,
I couldn't tell.
Meanwhile, I'm just going to be cat chamming to Breath of the Wild Harrow Castle.
Couples in Graveyard.
East Clocktown check.
Yep. East Clocktown, when you ever get that as a way the hero, it's just too loaded. Like,
It is.
Too many checks, and then, like, it never feels like... It feels like an ever-present way of the hero. You're just like, oh, I gotta double back for that. Oh, I gotta double back for that.
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing Stockpot is its own region. Otherwise,
yeah, right.
that'd be
It
an
used to
excessively
be
large amount of East Clocktown Way of the Heroes.
It used to be for a while that it wasn't, and it was kind of nuts. It was ridiculous.
Alright, Kayzo is going to check Kita here.
Yes, this makes sense. He's gonna full clear Graveyard. The thing that sucks is that while this was a very good, like, decision to do Graveyard, because of the density, Zora Mask was in the lower density location.
Yeah, so far nothing playing out here.
Oh, I want... No, he wouldn't. Okay,
I think he was thinking about it.
I think he was thinking about dipping GBT and clearing it without fire arrows, but...
Yeah, that would have been a very gutsy play, for sure.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, he should check Graveyard, and then he should do Aliens.
Yeah,
that's what he should do next.
Yeah, you've got about 7, 8-ish hours to play with still.
Yeah, he's going. So we'll know what is here from Kayzo.
I think we can also safely rule out Secret Shrine for having anything important now, since Light Arrows are going to be in Iconic Castle. And that's definitely going to be our last item.
Mm-hmm. And say Rush Pirate's Fortress.
You know, we haven't had any PF hints whatsoever.
Yeah, unhinted pirates is something else.
And we can full clear the whole place. My horse is amazing. Could you imagine if Link just suddenly broke out into song singing that?
And yeah, Gossip Stones is also in logic with Sonata.
Yeah, Sonata and
New
Zora
Wave.
New Wave.
So you've got some options. You got some things.
Yeah, like, we're...
Oh!
Okay, so Cam's hat was required. Hi. Okay, so yeah, we had to come here anyway to get Oath. Oh, that bomb did not connect. Interesting.
Oh, I guess he just maybe didn't drop it early enough.
I was about to say, Death King, you have GF Sword. I don't recognize this track. Oh wait, this is Mario Kart 64, isn't it?
Well, I couldn't hear it because it changed to the battle music when I was trying to pay attention.
Yeah, I think it's like the... What's the the Boo track in Mario Kart 64? I can't remember. Oh no, Death King fell down, but it's okay, he's got hookshot.
Yeah.
Alright, Kayzo's gonna check the Day 2 chest.
Nothing in day two chests.
So the only thing Graveyard was good for was Oath. Oh yeah, we can also turn in that, well, not today, obviously, because it's nighttime, but we can turn in that couple's mask, too. That could be important. We'll see. Oh, Kayzo is setting up for gossips.
Oh! I mean... What's he gonna do after?
I think this might be killing time for aliens.
No, he's on day two, night
oh,
two.
right.
So...
Kayzo's past night 2, so yeah, that's no good.
Yeah, he's specifically doing it as its own thing. Which, I mean, again, that's not really an issue, technically, because, like, if you're gonna do it, it's better to do it early, even if it's by itself. But I probably, if I was in his shoes, I probably would have just decided to reset, maybe, and just... Or maybe, I guess you can't. I guess you just commit to not doing aliens at this point. I don't know.
I think that is what Kayzo is doing, is just, you know, like you say, committing to avoiding aliens.
Yeah, I think he is.
Because, yeah, besides, we're only looking for 2 items here, fire and Icona access. You know, if we find either of those before we need to get, it turns out we need Cafe's mask, then, nice jump. Then then aliens and Cremy are going to end up being a literally flaming waste of time.
Yep.
Actually, no, the flaming waste of time would be trying to think of cheeky spot where fire arrows could be to make the joke worth it. Oh, never mind.
It's gonna be interesting to see his reaction to when he gets Zora Mask and Coast, though.
That is very true.
Because when you specifically skipped aliens and Cremia, with Romani's mask on Cremia, you're gonna be like, oh no, when you see that Zora mask. Yeah, this is where... Yeah, it's just gonna be really... pretty much... It's gonna come down to... I mean, if Death King does aliens and he gets paid out for it, then yeah, Kayzo... Unless Kayzo resets soon and does it, even then, we'll have to see. There's still a lot of checks, so... There's still all of Pirates, you know, so... But I think Death King is committing to it. This lines up perfectly with aliens.
Yeah, pretty much as soon as he's done, it's going to be 2:33
He could even maybe have enough time to do gossips if he wants.
Could do.
Just to get it out of the way while you're waiting for aliens.
Unfortunately, gossips is only $100, so that's a
yeah,
no-go
right.
from that.
I'm just speaking from his perspective.
For sure.
He could do it. He doesn't know. Unless someone slipped him the spoiler log.
Oh, please don't. Don't remind me of what could have been yesterday's seed. Yeah, for those who don't, for those who are not in the know, yesterday's afternoon match ended up getting canceled and rescheduled due to a internet issue out of our control, and so we read the log back, and it would have been a pretty nasty seed.
Oh, Death King is going into GBT.
Maybe might check the couple of checks that aren't, fire arrow locked while waiting for aliens. There's still enough time to get some things done.
I mean, there's no way he's doing aliens now with this. He's gonna full clear and beat it, fireless. Unless he inverts, yeah. Unless he inverts.
I'm not sure about. Well, I think the big clue is that we haven't seen that other Ranch Sisters hint. So, going off on the item has to be accessible before both hints are visible type logic. Then, if we don't see that other hint, unless of course that other hint is just chilling in Swamp Spider House.
I want to see aliens because it would be...
Oh no.
It's... like...
Death King's been having a bad day with movement. Dragonfly's a bit of a problem. Goron Water Wheel was a problem just there.
Oh...
Yeah, he's getting a bit frustrated.
Yeah, and definitely now there's no way he's doing aliens. This is...
Oh, I
mean, he didn't invert, and it's already 2 a.m. He's definitely just gonna clear this place fireless. Like, I don't know, man. I know there's like a million checks with Zora and stuff, but like...
Yeah, I mean, realistically speaking, Pirate's Fortress is the most dense check right now.
Yeah.
As intimidating as the hinted aliens is.
Yeah. I think I get why Death King might be doing this. And it's simply because Zora Mask, GBT, most people are not going to go into GBT at this point. So there's probably some meta-ing going on there.
Yeah, like, clearing GBT doesn't lead to any immediate benefits. Fisherman's is confirmed dead, Zora Hall's foolish.
And the only thing that is negative about this is that we have unhinted seahorses, and Death King will not be able to do it if he clears GBT, unless he resets, of course. Since Hall is foolish. Oh, nice, FD and we have all the upgrades.
Yep, maximum offensive power, and now Romani's screwed.
Yep. Oh boy. So if that aliens has an item on it, we're in for a long scene, because they will both not check it until it's like the very last thing.
It's definitely not happening until next cycle for both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the cutoff for aliens is like 340, 330, something along that line.
Yeah, it's over. They're not doing it this cycle. I guess actually Kayzo would have a higher chance of doing it at this point on the next cycle, because he's already halfway through this one.
Yeah, I think he's going to do eggs first. Luckily, it's 2 bottle eggs, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. And you have sewers, so you're potentially going to find a bottle before, which would help with PR. We'll see. We'll see. Gimdo! Okay!
That's pretty big.
Yeah, he's thinking about it. He's like, I still need fire arrows. Was that realization there? Garo and GPT!
Never punished! Never punished. Oh, that's hilarious.
Wow!
Actually, yeah, I think we can actually,
Yeah, we can actually do a bet for fire arrows now.
Yeah, and a reminder that they cannot be anywhere.
They cannot be in Icona Castle.
Yeah, they can't be in Icona Castle. They could be in Icona.
Right.
In Canyon. But they can't be in Castle. They can't be in, Oh, they could be in Stone. Could they be in Stone Tower? I think so,
they could
actually.
be in Stone... They could be in... They could be in Stone Tower Temple, yeah. I think.
Yeah, because we have Elegy already.
Yeah, it would be only on the uninverted side.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have Mirror Shield, so... They could definitely be up there. Well, one of those warts, Evans, is gonna be... Oh, man.
Well, the other, Secret Shrine we're ruling out because Light Arrows have to be in Iconic Castle. That's gonna be our last progression without a doubt at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's gotta be... If it's gonna be wart, it's gonna be this wart.
Yeah, it would have to be this wart, so we're gonna find out.
I am amazed we haven't found
We
that
still
other
don't
Foolish.
have the third Foolish, by the way.
I really just want to know where that other Ranch Sisters hint is, because if the other Ranch Sisters hint is in Icona, then forget it. Nothing, by that point, you know, maybe Romani's Mask leads to Fire Arrows, but that's it.
I'm betting sound check.
Nice spin. That wasn't a bad ward at all, all things considering.
Oh, I see, Jess. Yeah, now I understand. Jess bet Stone Tower, but forgot that Stone Tower is light arrow locked.
Oh,
Giant's Wallet on Wart in GBT. That's funny.
It's funny, but it's not going to do us any good at this point. We already know Curiosity Shop is dead.
Yep.
Bank 3 is not, though.
Yeah, Bank 3 is now in Logic.
Well, does Wart require Fire Arrows? I guess not.
Hmm?
I was asking, does Wart need Fire Arrows to reach in
no.
Logic? No. Okay. You only need Fire Arrows for the boss. Okay. Thank you, Fox. So yeah, it could be Fire Arrows on Bank 3. Which I think that's gonna... Honestly, I think that's gonna get checked sooner. Because all it takes is a full wallet refill, and Death King is basically about to get... will have it. Although I don't think he picked up Bank 2 yet.
That's correct. I don't think he has either.
Yeah, his rupee count was at like 488 after cycle reset, and then he withdrew 60 for keg and other things. Or was it 50 for keg? Either way, not immediately near 1,000.
And now Kayzo's going in here.
Yeah, I mean, right now, given that they both found Icona access, there's not really a tremendous advantage either runner has yet.
No, it's so interesting.
Because it looks like Kayzo elected to bail out of PF without doing eggs. They're hoping that eggs is healing.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
I mean, once we finally get to see the Icona pillar, that's going to be the moment of truth.
Mm-hmm.
Which we could actually go check right now.
Yeah, we could because we have Mirror Shield. Yeah, that's right.
Because, yeah, if we could check...
Yeah, because then you could determine whether or not it's the song. Right there. And well, I mean, it would be kind of hard to tell unless it was, like... If it was an ambiguous item, then you wouldn't be able to know for sure.
Yeah, there's too many questions than answers left, and it's great.
Dude, Fox, that's what I was saying. Like, healing in Castle from the very beginning. Because I said at the start, I want to see healing lock an item.
And then, I think it was you said that, and then it was me later who said it would be healing on the song. If I speak that to life too today, what's the commentator's equivalent of diving into the crowd in a concert?
Don't know. I'm
diving into the chat. Because chat's gonna love that.
Wath for healing for Pamela. Right! It could happen! If it's healing! In Castle!
I mean, if the logic can place something there, it will place something there.
Mm-hmm. That was a very specific setup to do the Zora jump there. On the first seesaw.
It could be specific as it wants, as long as it works.
Right. Oh
no!
What happened there? What?
Forgot to actually. That was weird. Yeah, I guess just didn't grab the key.
And then, I mean, he grabbed it, but then, like, for some reason, Zora let go, and then he kept holding down.
That was weird.
Oh wow! Yeah, that's his last bomb. Okay.
Oh jeez.
Okay. At least he got up there again, but now he can't mess up this next part. He can't fall down.
That shoe is in a bad spot.
Oh!
That shoe.
Okay. That was close. Don't. Okay. Okay.
Not checking the chest down there?
That's a straight fairy chest.
Oh, yes.
He felt he could have soared out. Yeah, it would have been just a big time loss to do that.
I think the question now is, what do you do after Great Bay Temple? Because
nothing... You can keep going.
I was just going to say, nothing Great Bay Temple unlocks, like Fisherman's or extra checks afterwards, are worth it. So, what do you do now? Reset cycle again and think about doing Aliens and Cremia, or do you...
Well, I think the smart thing to do would be to I guess, use up time, go to the owl statue in Akana, and then see if the pillar is just light arrows or not. And then at that point, if it is, then you have the option of checking uninverted stone tower temple or for fire arrows, or you get eggs.
Fish? Kayzo's not too far behind here. That's been sort of the case for the majority of the seed here, is that Kayzo's only been a few... Although being late to Zora Mask did set him back a wee bit.
Yeah.
And again, any advantage of that Garo Mask got erased when Death King picked up... or Gibdo, rather, got erased when Death King picked up Garo.
Yep.
Ooh. Low heart warning.
Wow.
How did that not result in a KO?
Wow. You have,
Oh,
wow.
Death King's out of magic.
You have no magic! What are you doing? Oh, dear lord, he's probably, yeah.
Fish!
That is really unfortunate. Oh.
Wow, I've never seen a bad fish fight. Oh no, and he's got to traverse the whole temple again. Remind me again, do boss keys go with you when you reset cycle?
No, your boss key, the key will reset.
Boss keys do not go with you, okay. Oh, looks like Death King's gonna play it safe now, grab that fairy.
Yep.
That's my fault too, because I literally said earlier in the stream nothing can kill you in MM.
Yeah, right. You cursed it. You cursed it, Captain MD. What were you thinking?
I did. Yep. That's me. That's on me. I will take the L with pride on that one.
So now this puts them basically even.
Yeah.
Actually, Kayzo just ahead.
Actually, Kayzo's gonna have an easier time because he's got FD.
Yeah. Oh man, yep. The realization set in.
Yeah. Granted, this is by no means a decided race yet because
No, it's not.
We're still going to be looking all over the place probably for fire arrows, unless we're just chilling on the boss.
I just mean in terms of how the dungeon itself really is what I mean as far as Kayzo being ahead. Because they were just a couple rooms behind, and now it's flipped.
Yeah. If fire arrows are on the fish, I'm going to be annoyed.
Oh yeah, that would... Well, no, they can't. They can't be on the fish.
Oh, right, yeah, they can't be on the fish, because logic.
They can't be on the fish. Yeah, so I think your densest area after this is pirates. So if you don't want to go check castle left side, densest area is pirates and Pinnacle Rock. But yeah. I mean, meta-wise, you could go Stone Tower Temple. Like, both are committing to not doing aliens at this point. So your choices are Stone Tower Temple and pirates and Pinnacle Rock. After this.
And I would like to remind the audience that we have had access to aliens for the better part of 90 minutes.
Yep.
Because Keg, Goron, and Bo were really early. Goron wasn't super early, but Keg and Bo were super early.
Yep. You know, if Death King goes pirates after this, he's gonna be so upset seeing FD in exterior.
Yeah. I'm sure, though, the, Actually, no, there wasn't a... Well, there might still be a bottle in PF in the interior. There almost always is a bottle in PF.
Yeah, right. If it's not in sewers, then it's in interior. Alright, I need to get up and use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Surely. Alright, Kayzo, let's see what he decides to do here. The Ocean Spider House chest is in play too, since that doesn't need fire arrows either. So, the options are there. Oh, I wonder if... no, Kayzo's going back to Termina Field. Yeah, just checking Bio Baba Grotto real fast. And then probably going to check the sunken chest. I swear, if it's that easy and fire arrows are just chilling underwater there like that, that's gonna be kind of a letdown, not gonna lie. Oh, what do you know? I'm officially a cursed commentator.
Alright.
So I am back. So, the seed let us down. The fire arrows were literally just chilling in the sunken chest in Termina Field. And this is why you full clear your ways of the hero.
That's really sad. Wow, that deflates this entire seed.
Yeah, I kind of suspected that, because again, we didn't see the other Ranch Sisters hint. But yeah, now it's, Kayzo, for lack of a better term, is essentially in no mode.
Yeah.
He knows exactly how to finish up here.
Well, I mean, Castle could still be healing for lights.
It could still be. It probably is still healing for lights, honestly. But
man, I wonder.
if that's the case, then both runners have to do eggs.
I wonder if Death King will route that in now, or if he's just gonna go elsewhere. Okay, he's gonna get it, I think.
I think, honestly, we have a race here.
I think he's going to do...
Oh, wait a minute.
No?
He's turning right. Where is he going?
Led to Cafe on Castle Pillar. Oh my... What?
That would be insulting if it was. Oh, he's going straight for Canyon. Oh, because he's got all the tools.
Yeah, that's probably GG. Oh.
Ooh, that's painful. That's very painful.
Yeah. I kind of suspected... I thought maybe he was going to the right to... Because he didn't do Gossip still yet, right?
No, I don't think so.
So I kind of suspected he was going to the right to set up Gossips, and then, as he was doing that, get the other Zora check, but... Nope, guess not.
Yeah, you ended up buying a red potion, too, for Shiro.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we've seen yet. Unless I blinked
Letter to
earlier.
Mama on Pillar needing Cafe's mask would be pretty dirty.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is like the last insult the sea could possibly provide right now.
That would be pretty dirty. That's a good one, Coley. That would be pretty disgusting.
Again, if the logic can make it work, it will make it work.
Oh my gosh.
So the reason why it would be dirty is because the only thing we're looking for now is light arrows, and we have Iconic Castle hinted on the way as a way of the hero, which means something in Iconic Castle has to lead to light arrows. If, for example, the song is healing, that has to lead to light arrows, or light arrows could just be chilling on the pillar.
Yeah, so it would be dirty because Letter to Mama is a check you can only do on Final Night with the Cafe's mask.
Unless it's
so they would have to reset their cycle at this point and then specifically wait like 6 to 8 minutes.
I think that was a red rupee.
Oh shoot!
Oh, if so it has to be the song.
Please let it be healing. Please. But yeah, they would have to reset cycle, do aliens, and then get the mask, and then go, and then specifically rush Final Night for that check.
Oh, you have to do Castle with the keg.
Yep.
I mean, you were going to have to do that anyway, pretty much, but...
Yep.
Well, unless light arrows were chilling on the pillar, to be fair, but...
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, this is still, there's still a little aftertaste left in this spice.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what Death King's gonna do when he sees that the pillar is not anything. Because he's doing what I said, which is, checking the pillar right after GBT. I don't think he's just gonna rush back to Termina Field and do that one check. Man, that's really unfortunate. Like, it's so easy to just, not route that in, because it's just a lone check at this point.
Yeah. Nice Gibdo scream. Perfectly well timed.
Is Kayzo... What? He's Oh, he doesn't know about tossing it over the fence.
Guess not. Oh, Death King's going to Stone Tower?
This is what I said.
Yeah, well, we unfortunately, we already know this ain't gonna work.
Yep, that's so unfortunate.
Actually, it's gonna be worse if something is here, because then it's bait.
Yep. Oh, it would be so unfortunate if it's like, Letter to Mama's up here, and then that makes him go to Aliens. For the Cafe's mask.
Huh, the iconic Castle Wizrobe. Not often you see this in the Rando.
No, because at least most players know about tossing the keg over the wall. Well, this is the normal vanilla pathing, Evans. So most likely just not aware that he can just toss the keg over the wall. And the funny thing is, even with the 1,000 checks in this game that was at the 500 additional or whatever that was added in 1.14, the right side still does not have anything in it in Icona Castle.
That's nuts.
Those pots that he just walked right by, those are not static. They are, they're just hearts or green rupees depending on what, if you have health or not.
Well, Death King hit the owl statue. Let's see if he chooses to stick around or bail out. Alright, Ego's time. Let's see what the song is.
If it's Lullaby, I'm gonna be disappointed. If it's Healing, I'm gonna be popping off.
Yeah, because if it's Lullaby, then lights are just chilling in Snowhead Temple.
Yep.
And Healing is on eggs, which means it's probably useless. It's definitely useless. And we also should point out, though, Giant's Mask is required by logic. It will never be hinted as Way of the Hero.
Yeah.
We should probably get that out of the way, just so that it doesn't bait people.
Right.
And what does Kayzo get for not fearing the dead?
No!
Lullaby.
That's so boring!
Well, that's gonna be go mode for. That's definitely go mode for Kayzo.
So they got to skip eggs. That's so boring!
Yeah. The last half of the seed suddenly became a huge letdown.
Alright, so you can have Snowhead Temple, you can have Smithy 1.
You could have Springtime.
You could have Smithy 2, you could have Springtime, you could have Goron Race. You could have Keg Trial.
Well, happy 2 hours, folks. We pretty much removed most of the mystery.
At least put them on. At least put them on Goron Race. All right, game. All right, Seed. Oh yeah, or Letter to Cafe. Yeah, you're right, Fox. Yeah, there's still that. Something.
Oh yeah.
Letter to Mama. We still have Letter to Mama in play.
That is true. There's still a couple of things in there. Nice cutscene timed acquisition of Blast Mask. And nice Bomber's Notebook, too.
He did not like seeing that Bomber's Notebook.
Yeah, for those wondering, Bomber's Notebook is bad because it adds text boxes when you do side quests. It's especially bad in Majora's Mask 3D.
Yeah.
Because then it forces you to not only look at the text box, but to look at the notebook.
Oh dear. Hi Vidya. Well, if lights are just chilling in here, then the players are the winners today. But if we get some bait here, then the viewers are the winners. Oh, there it is!
Oh no! That is literally the worst case scenario. And here we were saying this seed was a letdown. So yeah, again, for those just coming in that don't know what the deal is, Icona Castle was hinted Way of the Hero, and it gave Lullaby. That's the only thing that was there. So whatever is behind Lullaby, i.e. everything in Snowhead Temple and beyond, something has to lead to light arrows from this path.
Every chest he opens, I'm gonna be holding my breath because I want it to be the letter to Mama, so that way we can just go, why didn't you do aliens first cycle? This is why you should have done it. Oh my gosh. There's so many checks though, I know. I just want it to be that. I just want it to be that.
I'm just shaking my head.
Okay, we've got... In the temple, we have this next one, and then we have Fire Arrow Chest, and then we have Goat Heart Container. And then after that, it's springtime stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Smithy.
Wouldn't the bottle of gold dust be great right now?
Oh, yeah, that would be...
Oh, into the fire Death King goes. Death King did, we should point out, find a third bottle in Stone Tower Temple, one of the empties. I was saying Death King found one of the empty bottles in Stone Tower.
Oh, I didn't notice.
But
at least, I guess he hasn't found, like, any bait in there, huh?
Not yet. Whoa, that was close.
Oh, yeah, the smithy checks in this scenario are not locked behind Lullaby, but... Yeah, so yeah, those couldn't have light arrows then.
Yeah, no,
but
Lullaby has to...
Who knows if Kayzo might even think of that, you know?
Indeed.
It won't matter until if he gets... The only way Smithy 2 matters is if Gold Dust is behind Lullaby, so...
But yeah, no, in this case, Lullaby has to hardlock ice arrows.
Yep. Oh my gosh, please. Please. So here's a funny thought. If all you have left is Goron Race before Aliens, do you do the Goron Race, or do you reset and do Aliens? I would assume most people would say, I'm gonna do Aliens. Oh, and then Kamaro's man! I mean, I'm gonna do Goron Race.
Okay, so that's 2 ambiguous checks so far behind Lullaby.
Already, I mean, that one already routes in for Aliens, because you have to he has to reset at this point to check that.
Yep.
Man.
Just when we thought the seed was... Well, I'm actually going to just hold my judgment now, because it's also entirely possible light arrows.
Yeah, it still could be very boring. Light arrows could just be on Goat Heart Container, or anything in Spring besides Smithy, unless Gold Dust is in Spring, and then that would then put that in there.
You know, since actually we have Icona access, and we could get Lullaby before reading the hints in Icona. Now that I think about it, the ranch hint is now suddenly relevant. The ranch hint being elsewhere in Icona can now suddenly be relevant. Because at first I thought, you know, if it's light arrows on the thing, then the ranch hit's not going to matter. But now that I think about it, yeah, we can reach the Icona hints before light arrows. I think we can actually reach all the remaining hint stones, so yeah, it is entirely possible that it's still completely on the cards that we need Cafe Mask.
Well, I mean, with the letter to Mama, behind Lullaby, it's very possible.
I think we can rule out Romani's mask, though.
Yeah, that's definitely ruled out now, because it was available before Lullaby. Yep, Death King gonna prioritize density, and after this is why it was like with Termina Field before seeing those 2 song items there, and he knows that Mirror Shield is needed for the Kana Castle song. He's unlikely to go now and check Termina Field for that underwater chest.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Death King is probably imagining, where was this when I needed it 15 minutes ago?
Yeah, right, in the fight against George.
Yeah, because that had an extra quiver, which would be nice for sniping, an extra heart container, and FD.
Yep.
May not have had anything necessary, but certainly a lot of things desired. Alright, time to face Goat. Now, Goat's been pretty rude to our runners lately, dropping stalactites right in the way. Let's see if he goes another one.
Yeah, Goat's been on a terror in brackets.
Yeah. And one of them was my fault, because literally 5 seconds after I said that.
Curse it again.
I don't think I could do it twice in a row. I don't think I'm that cursed. I say that, and then look what's happening today, to be fair.
Right, I know.
Oh, never mind. Kayzo's not even going to,
Oh, he's gonna do... Okay. I mean, I do it this way, too, honestly, because I just don't want to claw my controller.
I'm amazed that did not end up in a super yeet.
Yeah, sometimes he doesn't. He just misses, he whiffs. Oh.
That hit.
Wow.
Or was that a super yeet? Right on the last frame. Very nice recovery.
Alright.
Alright, what is that?
No,
that is
extended double magic.
Alright, so we still have Springtime, Letter to Mama, Camaro's Mask.
Yep. Man, it would be incredible if... I mean, that letter to Cafe could still happen in spring here, somewhere.
There is enough time to turn that Letter to Mama in on Postman's Freedom real quick, which I think that's exactly what Kayzo's doing, because that's all you can check on this cycle.
Yeah, and I mean, you're not going to be able to do the other one anyway, so... And while you're doing that, you can check spring.
Yep, Magic Locked Magic. We had a Bow Locked Bow, Magic Locked Magic. Although we didn't have Bomb Locked Bombs.
We still didn't find that third Foolish. Not that it matters at this point.
No, we did not. Although... Probably was Great Bay Temple if I had to hazard a guess, because there wasn't anything in GBT itself, was there? I don't think so. Actually, wait, no. There was a Garo Mask in Great Bay Temple, never mind. So, maybe PF Sewers? I don't know, honestly. Alright, Springtime Waterfall is Don Giro's Mask. Well, good thing that can't be Way of the Hero. Are there enough items to make less than 3 locations? I don't think so. No, I think it's always going to be 3 locations.
Yeah, no, there's always 3 foolish hints in every seed with the competitive hint distribution. And there they are.
Oh,
Man!
well. Last gasp for the seed, but turns out you just needed to go to springtime.
Well, that's GG. KayzoBro wins, for sure.
Yeah, at least we're going to get to see what's in Interior, because we never got to see PF Interior.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So what a... There was a lot of bait in this seed.
Yeah.
Because, like, you had aliens with those... The 2 ambiguous masks on it, and then, like, you get Letter to Mama inside Snowhead Temple, and Kamaro's mask.
And this is actually perfect for Kayzo, because... Nice ocean title D, by the way. This is actually perfect for Kayzo, because he's already on Final Hours and has only 1 temple left, and just inverted.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, to answer
I
the
didn't
question
even
in chat,
realize that.
fire arrows were in the sunken chest, locked by Zora Mask on fish.
Dang. Wow. So this is like... I think this is one of the only, like, quote-unquote, kind of, like, jet seeds I've commentated recently. Because everything else has been, like,
Yeah,
longer.
I wouldn't
for
call
sure.
this a jet seed, per se. but
I
it's
said
definitely-
quote-unquote. Like,
Yeah, quote-unquote.
Yeah.
This
like,
is going to
not
finish out.
actually a jet seed, but compared to, like, other times I've commentated where, like, at this point we were still looking for some really major items.
Yeah, the brackets have been brutal lately. I called, like, the last 2 brackets matches I called were 3-hour-plus matches. And one of them was a hookshot hunt, of all things.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's more what I mean, Fox. Yeah, more straightforward. Like, it's not exactly a jet seed, but...
Yeah, it was pretty clear what you had to do once you found Sonata on Romani. And then after that, the seat kind of played itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get Eponas, you go get Zora Mask on fish, you go get fire arrows, and then you go to Castle, do Egos, get Lullaby. You get ice arrows, and well, you have to go to Great Bay Temple first to get Garo Mask, so... Or Pirate's Fortress Sewers to get Gibdo.
Yeah,
you
you had to go to one of those places to get your Arcana access.
So you had to walk around a lot, but you didn't have to do anything particularly stupid. Except,
yeah,
no.
the optimal play is to do GBT over Pirates, but yeah, the sore point for Death King is going to be not fitting in the underwater chest, unfortunately.
Yeah, and he was looking right in that direction too.
And I
right
mean,
before Diving
I've
Canyon.
done that before too, where like I get Zora Mask in Great Bay, and I do all of the Zora stuff in Great Bay before I ever do the Termina Field, and ever since then I'm like, you know what, I gotta do this right now before I forget. So, because I had gotten burned on it a couple of times.
Nice stone mask in Pirate's Fortress,
Yeah,
by the way.
he did peak Biobaba, so I have no doubt in my mind that influenced his decision to not check it. But he also still had Gossip Stones to do, and then I know you also had the 2 song items. So with the fact that Captains gave you Oath and you knew Castle was Way of the Hero, I completely understand not checking the underwater chest in Death King's shoes, but he still could have fitted in when he was going out that direction and looking like he was going to do Gossips into it, and that would have been fine, but I get it. Density, doing meta stuff, etc.
Death King? Fisherman's Game has been ruled dead?
Did he not see the hint?
Maybe? Yeah, because we know this is money, I think.
It was 10 bomb shoes.
It was Choose, that's right.
We saw it right on the way to Milk Road. I thought he read that. He did read it. They both read that hint. He's just forgotten. He didn't write it down. That it was dead.
Hey, Fisherman's Game, how about selecting the upper torch? So yeah, what Death King's doing here is repeatedly slashing his sword, which basically pushes Link off the ledge and back on every other frame or so. Which always force resets the Fisherman Game to a different ledge, except it decided not to switch until right then.
This is why it's always important, chat, if you ever do a randomizer, if it has a hint system in it and it tells you something has like junk on it, just quickly write down on a notepad, this check is dead. Like, you don't even have to specify what it is.
This is a rude Fisherman's Game.
Sure is. He's better off jumping.
Yeah, because it auto-stops at 20.
Yep, 10 bomb shoes.
Yeah, Kayzo's still got plenty of in-game time left, too.
Mm-hmm. Unless... I cannot imagine, because he has FD, so he should be fine. And double magic, so he should definitely be fine on Twinble.
It's nice that you're basically guaranteed extended magic this seed.
Yeah.
Shh, don't wake up the piranha eggs.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, it's too late for him to get healing and check something. But we know it doesn't have anything, so... Oh my gosh. What a seed. Which is to say, wasn't really super rude, but there were opportunities.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this seed could have gone downhill anytime.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Kayzo's still looking very good here on in-game time. I would start panicking if it was like the 1 hour mark and one of the twin moles weren't dead yet, which is probably not going to be the case. And it looks like he's resorting to arrows.
I mean, I know... Okay.
I think that twin mold is out of range.
Yeah, just go FD. There you go. There you go.
Now,
I get it, the elemental arrows, like, they do a lot of damage, but... And that it can be awkward to fight Twin Mold with FD, but, like... Oh my gosh.
Yeah, interestingly, we never did see Giant's Mask this seed.
Oh, they did. I thought they did, Fox. I just wasn't sure. Okay. I guess it's just how comfortable you are with FD.
Alright, still one twin mold left. And Death King is out of magic. That's unfortunately been a bit of a problem for Death King this seed, and unfortunately, the solution to that is behind Lullaby.
Oh yeah, Fox. I agree. I think it's just there's some players.
Nice
that
third bow.
They they find, I guess, they don't know the right way to Z-target Twin Mold with FD, so they just fall back on the arrows.
So Death King found that third bow in Pinnacle Rock. Nice, also bow-locked bow.
Nice! And Mask of Sense.
Alright, that is Kayzo's fourth remains, though, right on time to face Majora.
So the trick to FD is that you actually don't even want to target the tails, like, at all. You just want to, like, wait until they're diving down into the sand, and then you just slash with your Z target, untargeted lock-on from them, and you will 90% of the time hit the tail as they're diving into the sand. You can try and be a little cheeky and get lucky with the tails. But the most reliable way is when they're diving down into the sand and you already have your Z target set up, and so then you just swing your sword and your beams will come out. You can try and evenly distribute the damage in the first phase, so that way when you get to the second phase of the FD, you only have to do one, assuming Twin Mold is nice, one swing as Twin Mold is diving into the sand. If you're lucky enough for him to dive close enough or fly over you close enough in the second phase. So it's only just one hit. But yeah. That's how I fight him with FD anyway.
Alright, well, Kayzo is on Majora's Incarnation. But yeah, did take a magic refill before entering this fight, so he's fine. This should be over in about a minute.
Yep. Yeah, Eris, I have stopped targeting the tail, unless I want to be cheeky and get greedy, you know, and get that extra hit in or something, if the opportunity presents itself. But otherwise, I always just do the untarget Z target, where you're not actually locking onto the tails. And, like, it's totally understandable you might not pick up on that.
Alright, Kayzo about to deal the final blow here.
And GG's to Kayzo with the pop-off. Little pop-off there.
Kayzo will finish this race with an official race time GG time of 24:30, and in just a couple of seconds here, we are going to see Death King enter a DNF, and Death King will not be finishing.
Okay.
We are joined in the chat by Death King. GG to you.
Yep, GG's.
GG's.
And Kayzo joins us as well. GG to you too.
GG Death King too.
GG Kayzo.
Hey, thanks.
So, turns out the seed wasn't nearly as ugly as it could have been.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly.
It could have been much worse.
It could have. So, Death King, I haven't had a check the race time room. Have you discovered where fire arrows are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, one check I just didn't think about anymore.
Yep.
Was Variant Mina Field with Captain's Head, with Mirror Shield, and both hard required, so I just didn't think about any more item in Termina Field. Understandable.
So, you both, so take us, both of you, through your mindset of basically committing to skipping Aliens and Cremia, knowing what was on there. Because we're very intrigued as to, especially in Cycle 2, why you both elected to pass it up, given the circumstances.
mean, it's a very long check for both of them, only single checks at the moment. Maybe with Express Mail, I would have thought, yeah, you could think about it, but that way, no.
You wouldn't believe where Express Mail was.
I mean,
It could have been much more worse than this.
Yes.
It was behind Gornla by Way of the Hero.
Yeah, it was in
Yep.
Snowhead Temple, as was Kamaro's mask, which was never checked.
Yep.
So-
I was kind of popping off a little bit when I saw it because I was like, oh, they're gonna have to go do aliens, but no, it was
Yeah.
Light Arrows just in spring.
We were honestly like entertaining the thought for quite some time that it was going to be healing on Egos for
Yep.
hard required eggs, which neither of you ended up completely doing. Death King, you were just in the middle of it when things wrapped up, and that healing would be way to light arrows on like Mikau, Goron, or Darmani, or Pamela. So we were entertaining that for a while, but nope, Egos
Yeah.
was just singing everybody to sleep.
Yeah, pretty much once we saw those fire arrows, it was like, okay, so now Lullaby could be a thing. So it was between healing and Lullaby at that point. Trying to think if there was anything else to ask about with this seed specifically.
Yeah, so we did notice, actually, between the two of you, it was pretty much neck and neck after your second cycle reset
Yep.
until Great Bay Temple.
Yeah. That unfortunate death that you experienced, Death King. Georg just didn't want to play nice today.
Ooh.
true. And
That's rough.
then I found Fierce DD in Pirate
Yeah,
Fortress. after
I said that when we saw Kayzo grab it, because he went Pirates before GBT, that you were gonna have a bit, experience some backlash from from seeing FD there. Like, oh, dang it.
I mean, I was even killing the small fishes to get some hearts.
Yep,
Then went out of magic, and yeah.
everything just went bad there.
And
Yeah.
and unfortunately, as a final insult to injury, extended magic was on Goat.
Come on.
Yep.
That's rough, man. That's rough.
It was. But yeah, no, this seed had the potential to be like 10 times worse with, again, it could have been healing on Egos, it could have been
Could have been the letter to Mama with the cafe's mask required for that.
Yeah.
Could have been fire arrows on midnight meeting. That would have been gross. But none of that happened. It was a more straightforward seed than we were expecting. And I was saying that, right from the start when we got that Terminal Field Way of the Hero and seeing 2 song items there, I was like, that Terminal Field Way of the Hero is probably gonna matter at some point, like more again than I didn't actually say it, I was just thinking it. And it turns out it did. Just not quite in the way we expected it to, which was just directly fire arrows.
and this is coming from a seed that still also had required captains had a mirror shield.
Yep.
Again.
Yeah. How many mirror shield seeds have we had now?
I lost count at 5.
Always search for the mirror shield in this tournament, I guess. Well, not for me, but
Yeah, no, you both routed in mirror shield pretty effectively. Again,
Yeah.
when you both were almost entering GBT, you were pretty much neck and neck.
It was very close. For much of it. It wasn't until the GBT death and then the the decision basically after GBT was done. Kayzo chose to go Termina Field, and then Death King was technically going that direction, but then went Graveyard, and then went Ikana, to peak the Castle Pillar, which is something I said that you could do, and then you could make the meta decision to go Stone Tower Temple, looking for fire arrows. Unfortunately, they were just in the, so.
I do have to apologize to the both of you and a bunch of other runners in this tournament, because I've been speaking alarmingly common, a lot of annoying things to life, such as Sonata on Romani.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a pretty long. It was a drawn-out chain for Epona, but at least it was it was pretty clear.
Yeah, I would have wished the hookshot in the small key chest at least, not the one behind.
Yeah. Yeah, probably the only thing I have left to say is more specifically just actually it's kind of a question, but also kind of maybe a little bit of help. Kayzo, do you? So I noticed you weren't using FD the entire time. Is that more a comfortable thing, or are you just not sure on how you use FD on Twin Mold?
Never use it on Twin Mold, actually. I just wanted to try it. Turns out it was kinda awful.
I see. So just for the future, whenever you get FD again for like Twin Mold and you want to use it, you don't actually want to target the tails. You want to like wait until they're like diving into the sand, and you want to have your Z target like set up before that. And as long as you have your Z target set up, you can basically slash and sword beams will come out. And so when they're coming down into the sand, you can hit their tail while you're just spamming the sword beam.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little weird because you would think, like every other boss, you would want to Z-target them, but you actually don't. You want to, like, wait until they're going into the sand. So at the start of the fight, when they already are going into the sand, you can get a free hit in with FD right at the start, because you can just Z-target in that direction and then slash in their direction and, like, hold the stick forward. You can either do that or you can keep it neutral and the sword beams will come out.
Right.
And also what Voodoo Monkey said too is you can guide the beams by aiming slightly right or left and up. That part is a little bit more precise, but there's generally no reason not to use FD against Twin Mold when you have it, because it does the same damage as the elemental arrows. It's just easier because then you're not having to, like, aim super far away or whatever. Just something to keep in mind. You can mess around with it if you ever get the chance to.
Well, it's time to load the practice ROM.
Well, you certainly have a lot more time to. You certainly have time to practice that ROM before our next match. If you're going to attend that, folks, that next match will be in just a few hours. In 2.5 hours at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have Exodus versus Nona for lower brackets round 2.
Yeah.
And that.
And for now, we will wrap soon. So thank you, NGG, for both runners. You were doing an amazing job. Thank you for both. Thank you for both commentary, Captain MD13 and Raven, who was there to make some decision for the runner and ruin the lore. So thank you, both of you.
No problem. Always happy to be here.
Of course. It's always a fun time.
And thank you to Harris, who was doing the tracking with me. So thank you for being here and helping me. And thank you, everyone, for helping me. I want to thank everyone who being here to watch. Hope you enjoyed. And right now we are gonna raid ZSR main, who are playing the final, if I remember correctly, of Wind Waker tournament.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Right?
it's game 4. Maybe we will go on game 5, so stay tuned if you want to see that. So there we go. See you next time, guys.
Take care,
Bye
folks.
bye.
See ya, everybody.
Oh my god. Okay. Everything is done. Thank you, both of you.
No problem.